Okay, dear students, in this video we are going to discuss very most important concept, that is, if the equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus c is equals to 0. We know this equation is called second degree non-homogeneous, represents a pair of parallel lines. Then this equation must be satisfy these two conditions. One condition is h square is equals to ab. Other condition is a into f square is equals to b into g square. These two conditions must be satisfied. And next one, distance between the parallel lines is 2 into root of g square minus ac by a into a plus b, or 2 into root of f square minus bc by b into a plus b. So either by using the first result or second result, you will get that same answer, the distance between the parallel lines. Okay, now you see this one. How will you prove this result? See, proof is nothing but proof is that let s is equals to you take that ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2 into gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. 2fy plus c is equals to 0. So here this one is a represent the parallel lines, means we know the fundamental parallel lines will differ only in their constant. So let s is equals to 0, that means this equation represent the lines first line is that L1 into x plus L into x plus m into y plus n1 is equals to 0, and the second line will be L into x plus m into y plus n2 is equals to 0. Why? Because of in the given statement the s is equals to 0 represent the parallel lines. Parallel lines will differ only in their constant. So therefore you can write that s is equals to the product of these two will be equals to given equation. So that means L into x plus m into y plus n1 into L into x2 x plus m into y plus n2. Here is that by multiplying these two, comparing with the corresponding coefficients. So therefore, what is that x square coefficient? A is equals to, here x square coefficient is that L square, comma, here next 2 into 2h into 2h is equals to xy coefficient. Here xy coefficient is that 2 into L into m. Y square coefficient b is equals to m square, comma, x coefficient 2g is equals to L into n1 plus n2. 2f is equals to y coefficient, that is nothing but m into n1 plus n2, and next constant c is equals to n1 into n2. So these are the values by comparing this product and the given equation, right? So we have to prove the first result is what? H square is equals to AB. So now you consider 2H is equals to, consider 2H is equals to 2 into L into M. So this one is you divided with the 2. By dividing with the 2, this is that H is equals to L into M. Squaring on both sides, then it becomes that H square is equals to L square into M square. We know that L square value will be equals to A and the M square value is equals to B. That is equals to A into B. Therefore, H square is equals to AB. So, is it the first condition or not? See in the given statement. H square is equals to AB. This is the first condition. And next second condition. What is the second condition? Second condition is A into F square is equals to B into G square. Now, in the above results, you consider the 2G and 2F values. Here you can write that 2G whole divided by 2F is equals to 2G value is that L into N1 plus N2 whole divided by M into N1 plus N2. N1 plus N2. So here this one will be cancelled. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. That means G by F is equals to L by M. Do the squaring on both sides. That implies G square by F square is equals to L square by M square. We know that L square value is that A. That implies this one will be G square by F square is equals to A by B. So by cross multiplying, this one will get that A into F square is equals to B into G square. This is the second result. Okay. So the next third one is that what? Distance between the parallel lines. Third one is that distance between the parallel lines. See here the how to find the distance between the parallel lines. See distance third one is that distance between the parallel lines. Distance between the parallel lines. Say, you know that in straight lines, distance between the parallel lines formula is that what? That is equals to modulus of difference of constants, that is n1 minus n2 whole divided by root of x square coefficient plus y square coefficient, that is L square plus M square. Okay, this is the formula for the distance between the parallel lines. By simplifying this one, you will get the required result. Now, the numerator value is in the form of A minus B. A minus B, you can write that root of A plus B, that is n1 plus n2 whole square minus 4 into n1 into n2 A into B whole divided by root of L square plus M square, right? Now we know that N1 plus N2 value you can take in the two ways. One is from 2G, that is that X coefficient, and other one is from Y coefficient, 2F. So here is that, suppose if you want to find in terms of the G, N1 plus N2 value, so here numerator and denominator is the square root. So directly you take this one. N1 plus N2 will be 2G by L, 2G by L whole square minus 4 into N1 into N2 is the constant C whole divided by L square plus M square. Now you simplify numerator value, that is equals to square root of 4 into G square minus 4 into C into L square whole divided by L square into L square plus M square. L square plus M square. Now we know that L square value is that A, M square value is that B. So here is that you can take that 4 is the common. So if it comes that outside, that becomes the 2 into root of G square minus A into C whole divided by A into A plus B. So this one is that first result. Okay, so we have that first result is this one. Next, another expression also there, that will be in terms of F. So you see here you write this one. From this one you can write that or say here is that, here you write up to second term is that same. This one you can write as that, this one we can write as that. Now N1 plus N2 value you can write that square root of 2F whole divided by M whole square minus 4 into C whole divided by root is to the numerator and denominator L square plus M square. Now here by simplifying the numerator value, this one we can write that square root of 4 into F square minus 4 into C into M square whole divided by M square into L square plus M square. We know L square value is that A, M square value is that B. From numerator you take that 4 is the common, that becomes when it comes that outside, that is that 2 into root of F square minus B into C whole divided by B into A plus B. So this one is that another expression. So one expression will be 2 into square root of G square minus AC by A into A plus B, or 2 into root of F square minus BC by B into A plus B. So this is that very most important result. Now we will see that next concept. Say the next concept is length of intercept made by S is equals to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0 on x-axis. So what is the meaning of intercept? You know, this one is represents a pair of equation. Represents a pair of equation. That means the given equation represent that two intersecting lines. That means This one is that A and this one is that B. This length is nothing but intercept of the pair of equation on x-axis. So how can we find this value? See, look at this one. This one we can do in that different methods. This one we can prove that in the different methods. Here is that, let it be, one point is that x1 comma 0 and another point is that x2 comma 0. So this is the point of intersection of the lines, right? So here is that AB is equals to modulus of x1 minus x2. Here both the points are on the x-axis. So y is equals to 0 you put on that equation. So that means by solving, first you write that s is equals to a into x square plus 2h into xy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0, right? Put y is equals to 0, comma, we get, why you are substituting that y is equals to 0? Because of these two lines are intersecting with x-axis. Therefore, y is equals to 0 means a into x square plus 2 into gx plus c is equals to 0. That s is equals to 0 will becomes this one. Now clearly it is in the quadratic form. So let this one is that, let it be, you take equation 1. Let x1 comma x2, let x1 comma x2 be the roots of equation 1. Be the roots of equation 1. Then what do you say that relation between the roots and coefficients? Therefore, x1 plus x2 is equals to, that will be sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is formula minus b by a minus 2g by a, comma, product of the roots x1 into x2 is equals to c by a, right? So here is that, therefore AB is equals to, AB will be equals to modulus of x1 minus x2. That will be difference of, so actually you write that x2 minus x1 because of that OB length is x1, OB length is x2, OA length is x1. But suppose if you take that x1 is x2 as the x1, that then it will be changes. So by taking the modulus, so there will be no changes in that value. So now what do you say that a minus b? A minus b is that square root of a plus b, x1 plus x2 whole square minus 4 into x1 into x2. Now substitute that x1 plus x2 whole square, that is that square root of minus 2g by a whole square minus 4 into c by a. Now here taking that LCM, a square is that LCM, you take that 4 is the common, 2 into square root of g square minus a into c whole divided by, when a square is the comes outside the root, that will be plus or minus a, that becomes the modulus of a. So this one is nothing but length of intercept made by the pair of equation on x-axis. So therefore you write that length of intercept made by the pair of equation ax square plus 2h into xy plus b into y square plus 2 into gx plus 2 into fy plus c is equals to 0 on x-axis is 2 into, that value will be square root of g square minus ac whole divided by modulus of a. So this one is that one of the formula to apply the problems in the objective point of view. See, all of you remember this one. So similarly, what is the length of intercept made by the pair of equation on y-axis? That we will see. So need not that proof to the next concept, because of, so in this one these two pair of lines are intersecting the x-axis. So you have substituted y is equals to 0. But suppose if the pair of lines is intersects the y-axis, then you write x is equals to 0. It will becomes that in terms of y1, y2. Okay, so directly you will write that formula. See that formula. Say similarly the length of intercept made by the pair of equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0 on y-axis is what is that formula? 2 into square root of f square minus bc whole divided by modulus of b, f square whole divided by modulus of b. So this one is that length of intercept made by the pair of equation on y-axis. Now here we have to discuss the very important things. Those are nothing but, suppose the given pair of equation, pair of lines intersect on x-axis, then what will be the condition? See, here this one is the intersector on x-axis means now AB length will be equals to 0. So that means the length of x-intercept will be 0. length of x-intercept will be 0 means, so g square is equals to AC. What is that value? G square is equals to AC. Now you see this one. If the pair of lines represented by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. Intersect on x-axis. Intersect on x-axis. Say, then what will be the conditions? First condition will be g square is equals to a into c. How will you get this condition? This one will be nothing but, this one is that from the x-intercept made by the pair of lines, when these two are intersecting on x-axis, length of x-intercept made by the pair of lines will be 0. And the next one is that, second condition will be GH minus A into F is equals to 0. GH minus A into F is equals to 0. From this one we can write that G by A is equals to F by H. G by A is equals to F by H. From the first one also you can write that G by A is equals to C by G. You can write this value. So here is that G by A is equals to C by G. Here is that F by H. From these two results we can write that G by A is equals to F by H is equals to C by G. So from these two conditions we can write this relation. And another relation will be, the given equation is represent the pair of lines. You know, if any second degree non-homogeneous represent the pair of lines, then what is their condition? ABC plus 2FGH minus A into F square minus BG square minus CH square is equals to 0. You know this value. In this one, G square is equals to, if you write that AC, that implies ABC plus 2 into FGH minus A into F square minus G square is equals to AC. If you replace in this one, this becomes that ABC minus CH square is equals to 0. Here minus ABC plus ABC cancel. Then we will get that 2 into FGH minus A into F square minus C into H square is equals to 0. So the next condition will becomes that 2FGH minus AF square minus CH square is equals to 0. So similarly, if the point of intersection is on y-axis, now you see this one, like we have the three conditions will be there. So here Similarly, point of intersection point of intersection point of intersection on y-axis. So that means the pair of lines intersect on y-axis. Then what is the first condition? First condition will be f square is equals to bc. F square is equals to bc. Next, second condition will be hf is equals to bg. hf is equals to bg. F square is equals to here bc. Now from these two conditions we can write that another relation. And next third relation will be here in that above condition, that is the delta. Here if you write that f square is equals to bc, so now minus abc plus abc cancel, then we will get that 2 into gh minus bg square minus ch square is equals to 0. These are the required conditions. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, please give one comment and share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.